Hello, everyone. These are the three selected articles I selected for this presentation. My name is Mauro Tijerina. I am a student at California Intercontinental University. This GRC 605 Business Research Methodology and Quantitative Stats. Professor Dr. Lu Ong. And this is March 31st, 2019. The agenda for today, we will be talking about the three selected articles. We'll be providing a summary of why I decided to go with these articles or why I chose these articles. We'll be talking about the takeaways of this presentation, and obviously we'll be opening this presentation for questions. The first selected article it was written by Mr. Lane, and it was Confidence Intervals Introduction. I retrieved this from an online resource. Um, The author David M. Lane presents a small yet concise introduction of confidence intervals. The article defines the confidence interval and provides knowledge on why a confidence interval is not the probability. The interval contains the parameter. Mr. Lane uses data of 10-year-old girls living in the United States to better explain the confidence interval function. All in all, this article effectively defines confidence interval and its function. The second selected article. On this article, the author presents the chi-square test of independence along with an example of it. This article explains when to use it. It defines the null hypothesis, uh, how the how the chi-square test works, and the post hoc tests. To demonstrate how the chi-square test of independence works, the author employs data from prostate cancer and no cancer patients. He then goes on to state the hypothesis, the rejection rule, and the post hoc rule. In conclusion, Mr. McDonald does great in explaining the chi-square's test of independence coupled with Kramer's B. Lastly, the third article and the last article I chose or selected was an article that explained the purpose of the correlation test. Unlike other kinds of measurements that can be conducted using this type of data, one goal for the correlation examination illustrated in this article is to determine the correlational significance between two or more variables. Furthermore, the article states that when conducting this type of test, the goal is to come up with models that can help us predict the future values of these variables from the data we currently have. So these are the three articles I selected. All in all, guys, I chose these articles because throughout this course, obviously, this is all new to me, and I'm a guy who not to bring myself down, but I literally have to read, and I'm a visual learner coupled with a kinesthetical learner, so I got to find a different ways to find I need to find different ways to be able to pick up the material. So the reason I chose these articles is because throughout this course, these articles were the ones that better helped me understand the different types of statistical tests. Now I read books, I went online, I even went for help with our colleagues of mine, explaining on how these exam tests work, or what was the purpose of these tests, or what were they trying to mean by the null hypothesis or the alternative hypothesis from week one. Um, Along with Dr. Hess, who did a phenomenal job in explaining through his PowerPoints um, all of this new content. And the reason I chose these again was because they literally broke it down to a level I could understand. For lack of a better term, they actually dumbed it down, which is what I found very useful. And all in all, it is one of the reasons and the reason why I chose these three articles. The takeaways, well, we talked about the different articles that I chose that better help me understand the content for this course. Um, Again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this presentation. Again, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to let me know on the box below, or as soon as I upload this video to our classroom, please feel free to comment anything that you might think can better help me for our or for the near future or for the future. Again, thank you so much. Good luck and keep on moving forward.